virtual master. Okay, so we have made it to be a virtual master class now. So everyone has the opportunity to be a part and to learn from what we are going to be doing here. So please share this link on your status. Please go ahead to share this link on your status. Share with groups that you are in. Share with your friends that ought to be beneficiary, that ought to benefit from this. I actually expect all our participants at the uh, business pitch to be here as well. So please go to the groups, go to your status, and share these links to everyone. Please do that. Please do that. Please do that. Share these links, share it, and bring your friends, bring everyone to be a part of this pre-summit masterclass that is ongoing. Okay, so I'm going to check how many do we have on this call, right? So I'm going to call a few people on this call to tell me their name, their business, their location, and their expectation from this pre-summit masterclass. So I'm going to start by calling Muyiwa. Muyiwa, if you're on this call, please unmute yourself. Tell us your full name, your location, your business, and your expectation from this pre-summit masterclass. Muyiwa, please go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay, moderator, good evening, everyone. Please confirm if you can hear me very well.
Yes, please go ahead. We can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Muyiwa Olayiwola. So, I'm a fish farmer in Igbora. The name of my business is M5 Farm and Consult here in Igbora. So, my expectation is to add values to my life at the end of this seminar. Number two, to be refined. So, those are my expectations. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Muyiwa. Should I call you Farmer Muyiwa? Oh,
Yep.
oh
Yes, yes,
yes.
yes.
So thank you to be refined to add values. Of course, after this, we are going to we are not just going to be saying, oh, we learned so many things at the summit. This is not the kind of masterclass. It is a masterclass you're going to have specific knowledge that's not only added to your life alone, that you can implement in your business, that you can bring together with what you are learning, what you are going to learn at the summit, I mean, the Ibarapa Business Summit 3.0. And when you get your grants, which I believe you are going to, with what you are learning, you are going to know how to maximize and use it. So thank you, Muiwa, for your contribution. I'm going to call my very own brother, Emmanuel. I see Emmanuel is there. Oladoku Emmanuel, please tell us your name, your location, your business, and your expectation at this pre-summit masterclass. Please, you have the floor, Emmanuel. Hello, Emmanuel. Are you here on this call? Oh, I'm not sure. Let me go ahead to call Maradesa, if I'm correct, please. Please, can you tell us your name, your location, and your expectation for this pre-summit masterclass? Maradesa, please, you have the floor.
All right, good evening, ma. Good evening, everyone. My name is Peter Demola, the CEO and the founder of Travis and Agribusiness, located in Bakotutu, Iguara. My expectation for this pre-conference, pre-summit, is to gain value, right? Gain knowledge where business plan writing is concerned, and where grants as well is also concerned, to be able to scale up my business and for maximum impact. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Maradesa. Yes, we cannot overemphasize the importance of money in our businesses. And that is why Ibarapa Business Summit 3.0 is coming up with grants for us, for us to win. And then we can use the grants to scale up our businesses. Thank you so much. Oladokun, I have called you earlier. Is it not Emmanuel? If it's not Emmanuel, please pardon me. But
Yes,
Oladokun, please,
yes,
you have the
ma.
floor to tell us your name. Okay, please tell us your name, your location, your business, and your expectation at this pre-summit masterclass. Thank you.
All right, ma. Good evening. So my name is Oladokun Emmanuel. So, the name of my business is Amos Farm, and my location is along Express Road, along Abeokuta Express Road in this right here. So my expectation from this summit is not only the opportunity to win the grant, but also to gain valuable feedback, gain mentorship and exposure that can help me grow eminent fish farm into a stronger agribusiness. This platform like this encourage young entrepreneurs like me to scale responsibly and to contribute to food security in my community. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Emmanuel said that beyond the grant, most times you may not win grants. I have been at conferences where I applied for grants and I was not called upon for the grant. But the knowledge that I got, I'm able to implement it. So knowledge also can be gotten. Money also can be gotten. And knowledge is power, they say. So we can't overemphasize how much knowledge that we can get from this conference is going to impact our life, our businesses. And just as Emmanuel said, making us to become responsible in our communities. If you have a working business, you can be responsible, and you can also use it. You can also use it for to create jobs for other people in your community. Thank you so very much, all my contributors. I'm going to call others as soon as the event unfolds and as the master class, as we move on with it. Thank you for joining the Ibarapa Pitchathon Pre-Summit Master Class. I've said earlier that my name is Toyin Mary Okeshola, and I'm the moderator for these sessions. Okay, so I'll be bringing in our speaker for tonight. We're not going to take your time. I'm going to be bringing in our speaker for tonight. Amos Adejesubisi Akintola is a pastor, business compliance and tax consultant. He's a smart agriculture professional and leadership strategist who sits at the intersection of marketplace intelligence and spiritual depth. His work continues to shape individuals, institutions, and communities across Nigeria with a rare blend of spiritual grounding, analytical intelligence, and practical systems thinking. He has become a trusted voice on responsible manhood, relationships, enterprise growth, and relation focused leadership. He is the CEO of Star Rise Creativity Limited. He is the founder of Adejesubisi Full Life Growth Initiative. He is a convener of several impact-driven platforms such as Grow with Adejesubisi, the Manhood Rising Community, and the transformational Forge 60 Challenge, a movement designed to raise men of clarity, strength, and spiritual depth in a confused generation. Most importantly, Amos also leads the Ibarapa Business Summit, one of Southwest Nigeria's most influential gatherings for young professionals, innovators, and MSMEs. He is an accomplished author of 5 books. Yes, he is an accomplished author of 5 books, and you can get his books on Sailor. Amos is a notable global and national impact. Is a member of notable global and national impact network, including Focal Point, Toastmasters International, the Yali Network, Shalom Writers Institute, and the Nigerian Young Professionals Forum. You can imagine this, and you can also tap into this. Since 2019, Amos has received over $10,000 in grants to fund, strengthen, and scale its entrepreneurial social impact ventures. So that's why I say someone can actually tap into this. He is a certified member of the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria, ICSAN, and is a trained communicator through Toastmasters International and a JCI certified trainer. Amos has earned His work has earned him multiple honors, including Youth Developer, Reformer, Kickstart Award winner, and recognition as a TED Fellow and Mentor. Without wasting our time, I am telling you that what you are learning tonight is going to transition and reposition your mind, your business, and of course, it's going to reposition your strategies towards life. So when Amos is not consulting or speaking, you'll find him organizing conferences, mentoring young leaders, and building systems that merge faith, data, and destiny. Tonight, Amos will be talking to us. He will be our major speaker for tonight's session. And he will be speaking to us on the business model canvas, BMC, business model canvas. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I see your emojis that your clapping emoji? Just begin to drop them, begin to drop them, begin to drop them, begin to drop them as I welcome our convener of the Ibarapa Business Summit 3.0, Amos Akintola Adejesubisi. You are welcome. Can we use our emoji? Can I say our emoji to welcome him? Yes, welcome him, welcome him, welcome him, welcome him, welcome him, and learn the business model canvas. Thank you, Amos Adejesubisi. You are welcome. Please, you have the floor.
All right. Thank you, Toyin. Thank you. I see the applause. All right. Good. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. I'm glad to be here. This is another wonderful step in a very, very long journey that I've been coming. This is more or less like a culmination of a section of a part, which we started at the boot camp, and then we just thought it wise to say we'll bring in as many people as possible. This is supposed to be a section strictly for the top 7, so that they will be able to present this to the judges for their final screening after a rigorous training. So, but then in our wisdom and also one of our sponsors, DAF, the Dominic Akinjide Foundation, he thought it wise to say, let us straight open to as many as are willing to attend, right? Again, as a tutor, as a facilitator, when I note some few errors and common mistakes, I like to quickly address them first. For those of us that introduce ourselves, it's also a bit of a concern that almost the 3 persons or the 4 persons that introduced themselves were part or are part of the 7 finalists and were also at the boot camp, which I expect that you should be able to do better in introducing yourself than you did. So I'm going to take it again for the benefit of those who are not yet. Anytime you have the opportunity to introduce yourself in a gathering like this and you are told to introduce yourself and introduce what you do, there is a 4-step formula with which you introduce yourself and what you do. And that is where I'm going to start off tonight. So that's like a bonus for those of us who came in early, right? So the first step to which you introduce yourself. So when you are to pitch your business and to introduce yourself, there's a basic 4-step that you do. Number 1 is state your name. State your name, right? State your name, your organization name, right? Okay. And secondly, state the problem solution of your organization. State the problem statement of your organization. Why is the organization there? So that is to say, why your organization? Why did you bat your organization? What is the problem you are solving? What is the problem you're solving? What's the problem you're solving? Why is the organization here? What's the problem you're solving? Right? So, for example, we'll take it, say, I'm Amos Akintola Adejesubisi. the founder of Ibarapa Business Creations, right? Ibarapa Business Creation was founded to bridge the knowledge gap in Ibarapa because over 40 to 60% of youth in Ibarapa are falling into, cybercrime and hard drugs, and also we start the Ibarapa Business Creation to solve this problem. Now that is the first part. So you state who you are, right? Your name, your organization name, and why the organization. That is the problem solution statement, right? So the problem solution statement, and also now the differentiation, which is the third thing, the differentiation. That is what differentiates you from other persons. Now, there's no business or there's no idea, there's no solution that you are batting that is novel as it were. All right? No idea as it were is novel in itself. None is novel in itself. It's always a fall off from what somebody has done before. So the differentiation here is you now state what differentiates you. Why are you different from what had been before? Okay, why are you different from what had been before? Why is it that you should actually be allowed to, reign? So you should say the differentiation. Go ahead to say things like, before, a lot of other NGOs, people have started NGOs to solve the cyber crime and raise advocacy and awareness. But we at the Ibarapa Business Creations believe that taking the financial literacy knowledge to the local areas, helping them to build themselves is the solution to, solving cybercrime, drugs, and the likes of it. And then the last part is that you close with a call to action. You close with a call to action. You could easily just say, oh, you can then follow us on our social media and to learn more about us, or you could say, okay, you can call us on so and so to connect with us, or you could go ahead to say our office address is at so and so place. All right, should in case anybody wants to connect with us. Now, the essence of this is to ensure that there's continuity. You don't just state your idea, state your business, and then close it there. You don't just introduce yourselves. You should give a continuity to what it is you're doing. So again, the 4 steps when you have to introduce yourselves, number 1 is the who. Who is the person talking, right? Who is the person talking? What's the name of the organization, right? Which organization do you represent? Then you go ahead to tell us, why does the organization exist, right? Why does the organization exist in the first place? So, and then once they're done with that, they can now tell us about the differentiation. That is, the problem solution statement rather. Tell us the problem solution statement of the organization, right? What problem are you solving? What problem are you solving, right? How are you different from, then you now go further to talk about how you are different from other organizations, how you are different from what people have been doing to solve that problem before now, right? So then you can now go further. Then you can now go further to tell us how we can connect with you. So that is the 4 steps, to pitching in a networking sections like this. You could actually lead us to your social media handle. You could lead us to the address of your office. You could lead us to probably your phone number or your contact persons, how we can continue to do business with you or build relationship with you or know more about you. I hope that is clear. Did you glean something? Does that make sense to you? If yes, let me see your thumbs up. All right, good. All right, good. All right, so thank you. Okay, so if you are gleaning wisdom, right? So another important thing is that should you have questions, all right, please always drop them in the comment section as the section is going on. Our moderator is going to do best to take notes of them so that after the section, I'll just take them all up, right? So now, straight to class, straight to business. Now, the business model canvas, right? We'll talk about business model canvas. Business model canvas is the current new model of introducing your business, is the current business pitch, is a one-pager introduction of your business, right? Now, what we used to have before is probably a pitch deck or a business plan, a business plan where you have a long, over 30 pages, over 50 pages, detail about your business, structuring from the organization, the business marketing strategy, the operational strategy, and then to even as far as the financial plan and all of that. And then you have the pitch deck, the elevator pitch, right? Pitch deck where you also do a basic introduction of business, have those slides, have about 10 to 15 slides and thereabouts. Now, but then we now have the business model Canva. This is I call it the executive summary of your business. Your go-to for quick pitches, your go-to for investors and sponsors and grand winners, right? This is what your investor wants to look at in a glance, right? And be able to know if your business is worthy, if your business is, are going to excel, if your business is going to scale. And as much as this is short, it is not cheap. It is not cheap. It is not easy. It's also a product of thorough research, thorough questions that you've answered for your businesses. And that is why this is there. So it's not just something you just try and just write now. It must be a product of your research, because your business model Canva is going to tell us if your business is investable in. And especially for the top 7 people who are going to be pitching on the day of the summit, know that okay, you can see my slide, probably is your network. I guess your network. I'm sharing on that screen and I can see it here. So probably is your network, right? So you must just know that this is what will be first be judged upon. This is what they will review your business upon. And why we have this is also because we know some persons might not be good at speaking, right? Might not be good at pitching their idea verbally. Your business model Canva is your guide to help you pitch almost everything that you can, right? If a judge or an investor see your business model Canva, even if you are deaf and dumb, your business model Canva should be able to give them confidence to see everything that they need to know about your business. Because whatever it is you're going to be pitching is not even going to be as broad as this, because you have short time when it comes to elevator pitch, usually just 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, so that's what a business model Canva is. So business model Canva is like your business CV, your business curriculum vitae, is what speaks for your business even when you are not in the room, right? Is the voice of your business even when you are not in the room. Now there are generally 9 key segments of a business model Canva, right? There are generally 9 key segments of a business model Canva, and we're going to be looking at them today. Okay, we're going to be looking at them today, answer them judiciously. Okay, now there are sectioned into I personally section them into like 2. I call some of the major, like the foundation, the art of the arts, and then the right, left, and then the epic center. So let us take it from the first. All right, so let's take it from the key activity. The key activity. Somebody read for me what you can see in the key activity column.
Identify the main activities your business must undertake to deliver on its value proposition.
All right, so now say identify the main activity
Position like production, sales, or service delivery.
Okay, great. Now, this is saying what are the things you'll be doing, specifically, what are the things you'll be doing in your business ventures. Now, that is to say, if you will be selling pen, this is where you say we will sell 2 pen, we will produce red pen, black pen, we're going to go to so and so places. You stated explicitly what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Right? So, but then the anchor of all of this, which is the epicenter of all of this, is the value proposition. So let me go back there and start from there, the value proposition. Now, this is the first thing you must understand. Now, when I was speaking earlier about you introducing yourselves, I said you should introduce yourself by, number 1, who you are, then you go about the why, that is the problem solution, and then the differentiation. Your value proposition is the combination of your problem solution statement and your differentiation. Your value, your value proposition, that is your all, another words that is being used for this is that your unique selling point, your USP. It is called USP, your unique selling point. That is to say, what is that thing that you actually sell to people? Now, you see, many people get this wrong, right? A lot of people sell rice, a lot of people sell food. Okay, Item 7 sell food, Chicken Republic sell food, Mama Put sells food, but the truth is that they are not actually selling the same thing. What people are buying there is actually not food, right? There's a reason why somebody will go to Kilimanjaro and spend 5,000 naira for the same portion of rice that he will get at Item 7 as 3,002, right? And somebody else will go to Mama Put, okay, and get that same portion of rice for just maybe 700 naira. Now, why are they all going to buy this same portion of rice at different places? There's something else they are buying. There's something that is pulling them to it. And that thing that is actually pulling them to it is the unique selling point. Item 7 is selling quality foods at easy steps, right? And that's why you see that they do not necessarily, they are selling fast food, right? Fast quality foods at easy steps. Now, that's why you see people who are going home from work say, oh, let me quickly just go there, pick up my food, and then I move out. That's why they don't have waiting or sitting places, right? Because it's just quickly, you just buy it in less than 10 minutes and then you are off. And it's also cheap. So it's fast, quick, and cheap, and quality, right? That's what Item 7 is selling. Chicken Republic, Kilimanjaro, what do they sell? They sell the comfort, they sell the luxury, they sell the rest. They tell you, take your break from work, maybe your 30 minutes break from work, come inside, relax, get the AC and eat. Okay? Item 7 will tell you, oh, you don't have time, just enter, pick up your food and go away. Mama Food sells cheap food, right? Mama Food tell you, this food, instead of spending 5,000 naira at Kilimanjaro, 3 of you can spend that 5,000 naira and use it to eat at the Mama Put. All right? All you are just selling is availability and cheap resources. That's what Mama Put sell. So again, what is your own value proposition? Why should anybody buy from you? When anybody wants to buy from you, the question is, what are they actually buying? It's not just the product they are buying. It is the perception of that product. So what is the perception of your product that you want your customers to have? Now, how many of you have experienced this, or it has happened to before? Somebody in your street is actually selling or offering a service that you offer, that you need. But most of the times, right, you would have to maybe travel or go the next street to go and get it elsewhere. Now, for example, this happened to me at the time, right? Currently now, in fact, let me not even use that. Currently now, my fashion designer, right, my personal fashion designer is in Ogbomoso. Okay? Now, it's not that there are no quality fashion designers in Ibarapa at large, but then this is somebody I'm used to. This is somebody that knows me. He just needs to see my pictures. Most of the time, I don't even send him measurement. I just tell him, oh, I need this clothes. I just send him the size, and he just gets it, and he sews it, and he waves it, bills it, right? Most times when you do the maths, what I'm getting, right, from him might even be more expensive than what I would have gotten if I had done it here. But one of the things why I don't even bother doing it is, number one, is that ease of, I don't have to start saying measuring, or I don't have to start saying this one doesn't fit, that one doesn't fit. It sews to fit for me, right? And also, I don't have the stress of having to go to his shop and to call him, Shashamit ready, is this ready, is that not ready? Now, that is his value proposition. That comfort, that ease is his value proposition. And that's why, even when I see good and quality persons here, I'm not tempted to go to them. Same thing, barbers, right? There's a barber down in my street, but I wouldn't go there to barb. I'd rather take my bike or car and go, further elsewhere and go and barb there. Why? Because I believe that he is the one that knows how to handle my hair. That's the value proposition, the perception. So anybody that is buying from you, why are they buying? Why should they continue to buy from you? What is their perception of your business for which they stay in your business? What is their perception of your business for which they stay and remain in your business? Okay, so that is value proposition. Is that clear? Is that clear? Are we good? All right, good. Awesome. So now, and then I'm going to now move to the customer segment. The customer segment. All right, the customer segment. The customer segment, or you can, as it's here, the customer relationship, right? The customer relationship. Who are your customer? Who are your customer? Now, somebody should read for me what is under that section, the customer relationships. Okay, the customer segment. Okay, customer segment is down here. Sorry, let me move my screen. Customer segment is down here. Okay, yeah, customer segment, please. Before relationship, customer segment.
Define the specific groups of people or organizations your business targets based on their needs, behaviors, and other characteristics.
Define. So this is just telling you to say, who are you actually serving? Who are we serving? Who are we serving? Right? Who are we serving? Are we who are we getting our products to? Who are we getting our products to? Now, like I said earlier, when I was talking about the value proposition thing, right? What each of them are selling differs. Now, the question, the further thing you should also know is that who they sell to also differs. Who they sell to also what differs, right? They don't sell to the same customer. Item 7 sells primarily to workers, busy busy people, right? Singles who don't have a girlfriend or wife who cook for them. People that can easily just order, or people that are just are passing by and then they pick up their food. That's what item 7 sells to. Okay, Chicken Republic sells to people who want to go on a date, who want to relax, all right, who want to look into their spouse or partner's eyes and enjoy the AC. Probably maybe a worker who needs to take a break from work and have a relaxed area to wait. Now that's who they are selling to. Different set of people. Who are you selling to? This is where you design, okay, who again, you define what I call the customer avatar. All right, the customer avatar. That is your customer demography. You do what we call the demography of your customer. That is who are your customer? Where are they? What are their needs? Why are they actually buying this product? Right? This is you list it down. Are you selling to students? Are you selling to workers? Are you selling to octogenarians? Are you selling to youth? Are you selling to females? Are you selling to male? Now, when you want to write your customer avatar, right, this customer segmentation, what you're expected to do is you divine as though you are speaking to or you are targeting just one person. As though you're targeting just one person, right? As though your business is focused on just one person. So you divine it. My customer is A. Okay, so my customer is A, right? Where is A? A lives in Nigeria, or A lives in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, what does A do? A is a tech guy. All right. Okay. What is the salary range of A? A earns between $300,000 to $500,000. Naira per month. Okay. So why would A need my product? A need my product because he's a tech guy. So for example, now you are selling a laptop, right? You are selling high-end laptops, right? With high definitions, the current generation, the current features and all of that. And probably you are selling your product, a laptop at say 1.2 million naira thereabouts. You are selling the charger around 50,000, the cases around 100 and all of that. Those are the addendums. Those are your products, right? So you look at it now, okay, how do I get this to A? How do I get this to A? Right? So you first, that's the first thing now. Okay, then that's the next thing, right? So before that, you look at it. Where is A? What does A do? What is the range of income for A? What is the total salary of A. You look at it that can A afford my products? Can A buy my products? If I need to get to A, how can I reach A? Right? How can I reach my customer? How can I reach him? Where is he based? What are his likes and dislikes? Now, you know, the funny part is that these questions are even some of the major questions you get to even answer when you want to run ads, especially on Facebook ads. When you get this right, it's easy for you to even run target ads. It's easy for you to run Facebook ads, target marketing, even to Facebook, to other platforms, to ensure that you get people, you get sales, you get markets. Right? These are the secrets. It's not too big, right? Just getting to know exactly who your customer is, how your customers are, and you look at that. So now that is that. Okay. Now again, we move, right? So we move to now let's look at the customer relationship, right? Customer relationship. So somebody should read for me, what is a customer relationship? Customer relationship. Anybody?
Right. Outline the types of relationships you will establish and maintain with different customer segments, such as personalized support or automated service.
Okay. All right, good. Now, Divine, how do you want to relate with your customer? How do you want to relate with your customer? Now, how do you want to present your services to your customer? All right. How do you want to deal with them? Is it going to be a done with you model or a done for you model, right? A done for you model, a done with you, right? And then what was the third one now? A done for you. Is that it? A done with you, a done for you. I think a done by you, right? Now, so is your service, is it such that you need to offer a follow-up consultancy service? Is it that you need to offer a guide? All right. Is it that you're going to, offer, the customer a model where they can always reach back to you? How are you going to communicate with them? All right. How are you going to communicate with them? Is your system going to be automated? That is to say, they don't need to even relate with you. They just need to place their order online, buy directly, and then they get their products, and that's it. Right? Or is it that, okay, you are offering them a personal consultation service? When you get the product, they are offering, they are getting to get to you directly, all right? Or they are getting to communicate with you directly, or they are getting to know you. So you define it. How do you want to relate with your customers? Right? Do you want to relate with them on a more professional basis, or you want to relate to them on an informal basis? You want to have direct communication with them. You define it. How are you going to deal with your customers? Are you going to get a specialized team? You must just define it, because customers are king. And customer relationship determines whether your customers are going to become ambassadors or they are just going to be one time and you lose them for life. Do you understand now? So you must define, how do you want to relate to them? Now, there's this mantra that they also used to say. They say, customers are always right, right? Now, they say customers are always right. Now, based on the information, based on the access, based on the provision made available for them, what are your company bylaws in dealing with customers? So that will determine exactly how you deal with your customers. All right. Now, that leads me to the next important thing, which is the channel. Which is the channel, right? The channel. Now, somebody else who have not spoken, who is there? Let me look here and call on somebody who have not spoken before to read that for me? Okay, Fayoshe Ayomiko, can you read that for me? Fayoshe, are you there?
Yes, sir. But the thing is not trying to accept it. They are just following from what you have been saying.
Okay, oh, you couldn't read it. Is anybody able to? Okay, let me try and see if I can increase the minutes. Okay, I'm trying to help you. How about now? Is it better? You should be
Yes,
able
sir.
to
Yes,
see.
sir.
All right, good. The
Yes, sir.
channel.
Okay, sir.
Right, read channel.
Identify the methods you use to deliver your value. Proposition to customers, including marketing, distribution, and sales channels.
All right. So, how do you get customers? This is what it's talking. How do you get customers? Right? How do you get customers? How do you get customers for your business? Right? How do you get your products to them? These are the questions you are expected to answer here. Are you going to get them through maybe, is it Facebook ads? Is it via your website? How do they get to you? How do you get to them? All right. How do they get to you? How do you get to them? So are you going to get to them so that here is where you summarize your advertising plan? Okay. So are you going to get them maybe by Facebook ads or digital marketing, or you're going to be selling to them directly, right? Then how do they get to you? That's the second part. Are they going to come into your store to come and pick up, or is it a digital product that they just pick online? Okay, that they just pick online or they just download. So you must divine, how do they get to you? How do you get to them? It's a symbiosis relationship. So how do your customer get to meet you, and how do you get to meet them? It must be clearly defined. What are the channels through which they meet you? What are the channels through which you meet them? Okay, so there must be a way, the pipeline through which your product moves is important that you define that. So this is what you write here in the channel. So your sales channels, your distribution, your marketing channels, you state them here. So your marketing is awareness, right? How do customer get to know you? Your distribution is the movement of the goods. So are you going to be using logistics, or are they going to come to pick up, or are they going to come and sit down and eat? Right? So because once they've known you, how does that happen? Then the sales channel, how do you exchange money? How do you exchange money? And can they pay online? Or is it at the point of collection that they pay? Is it pay on delivery? All right. Or is it at the point of checking in that they pay? How do you, convert those? So those three things are important. The marketing, that is the awareness. How do they get to know you? How do they get to know you? Then the distribution. What is the model? How will they get their goods? So if I know, for example, you are selling parfait, right? So for somebody who's selling parfait, now how did they get to know about your parfait? Probably you run a Facebook ad, probably you do a billboard, probably you do a flyer, right? Now they've known about your parfait. Now, if they want to get the parfait, how would they get it? Is it pickup, or you have a logistic person, a driver that would deliver to their doorsteps? It's important that you state it. That once you make your order, you can always pick it. We have free delivery, or we have you pay for delivery, or you say, okay, you come and pick up at the store, or what's your distribution channel? Or is something that, okay, they can go into any supermarket and pick it up, or you have a retailer somewhere that they can buy it at their retailer stores, right, is important. Then the sales channel, how are they going to make payments? Are they paying to the person they are picking it from, or they are paying it online, right? They pay you and they just go and pick up, right? Or they are paying when they sit down, or they pay when the goods is delivered to them. You get now. So that is how it is, right? So it's important that you are aware of exactly which model exactly are they using, which model exactly are you going to be using. Are we clear? Are we clear? If you're getting something and you're gleaning, let me have your thumbs up so that I can move on. All right. So now we have, how many more do we have to go now? We've dealt with value proposition. Somebody mentioned the second thing we dealt with. We dealt with value proposition 1. What else?
Key activities,
Key activities.
customer
2.
segments,
Customer segment 3.
customer relationships,
Customer
channels.
relationship 4. Channels 5. So we have 4 more to go, right? 4 more to go. So now we're going to now look at key resources. Key resources. All right. So these are the keys. All right. So okay, let me just take again now. Let me just take the key activities again in just a brief. Now, the key activities basically now is what and what are you going to be doing? It's more like what is your product? Is you telling us what your product is? What exactly are you selling? What exactly are you going to be doing to ensure that your unique selling point is achieved? Right? So, for example, in the Ibarapa business creation model that I mentioned, now our products in this place is consultancy services, right? Event management, okay, educational conferences and seminars, organizing, right? Workshops like this. Those are the key activities we'll be carrying out to ensure that our unique selling point is achieved. Okay, so for somebody who is into, for example, item 7 now, their key activity is selling, right, at pickup points of rice, beans, or whatever it is they are selling. Okay, so that's key activities. Now, key resources. Key resources. Let me resume my screen for us to look at key resources. Okay, key resources is just up here. So can somebody see the screen? Is it bold enough to read for us key resources? So who is there has not spoken? Okay. Temilade. Okay, let me take Peace Alawode. Peace Alawode.
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Good evening, sir. I'm sorry, I
Good
won't be able
evening.
to. I can't see the. Yes, I
Okay,
can't see the slide.
you can't see
Probably
it
network
very.
issues.
Okay, you're having network issues.
No,
All
no, I
right,
can't even.
fine.
See, it's not even showing. It's not even showing at all.
Oh,
So I'm
I
not
get
able to
it's
see
your
it.
network. Okay, all right, it's fine.
Thank you.
I guess it's your network. Okay. Who else is going to do that for us? Okay, 18 Samuel already said he can see the screen too. Okay, let me take Temilade Funke. Will you be kind to help us there? Temilade Funke.
Hello? Yes, I'm
Okay,
here.
help us read key resources.
Key resources. The detailed crucial assets required to make your business model work, including physical, intellectual, human, and financial resources.
Exactly. So this is what you expect to write here. What are the things that you need? What are the resources that you need to make your business work? Right? So this is where you state that probably you're going to need a shop, you're going to need maybe a chef, you're going to need 5 staffs or 2 staffs, all right? You're going to need a capital, just say maybe 2 million naira. You know, this is where you list what it is that you're going to need. Now, key resources, right? This is not bogus. This is not where you're talking too much about this is key things. We need a store, we need 2 stores, we need 3 stores, we need a car, we need a bike, we need a machine, right? We need 2 machines, we need a fridge, we need this. List specific things that you know that they are essential for your business success. The key resources that you need, right? We need 3 staffs. We need 10 million naira. Right now, 10 million naira is the last thing actually. Okay, is the last thing because we need to be sure that even when you want to say, okay, you need 10 million naira, you're going to expect to list to say, we need 10 million naira to do so and so as working capital for so and so. Maybe inventory, maybe salary payments or whatever it is. What you're going to be doing with that specific financial resources that you're asking for must also be mentioned. Are we together? Are we making sense? Are we gleaning something? Right? Are we? Okay, good. Thank you. Right. So you must be specific about it. Specifically list those things that you need. Those things that you'll be using the money for must be specifically mentioned. Like not generic, not abstract. You must be specific in saying this and this and this and this are exactly what we will be needing for the business to succeed. All right. So the key resources. Now, so the last key before we move to the other foundation core is key partnership. Key partnership. Key partnership. Now, who should come up to read for me now? I think Funke, just add your voice. I have a lot of people here, so I want to ensure. Okay, okay, it was a lady earlier. Who else would I call? Okay, Olamilekon. At random. Okay, let me take Nathaniel. Mr. Nathaniel, are you there? So key partnership.
Sorry, I'm out though, actually, but I hope I'll be very audible this way.
Yes, you are.
The essential business partnership that supports your operations, such as supplies, distributors, and strategic alliance.
All right. So the essential business partner. See, most times, right? This is what I say. Many times when people tell me what we need, I need capital. I tell you, see, it's not capital you need. There are times that you just need people. You just need to understand. You just need actually a BMC. When you have drawn out your BMC and you did a good thorough job in it, you end up finding out that you can actually even start your business even without much capital or no capital at all. Right? But so now you list your business partners. Who are those that you need for your business to succeed? Who are those that you need? Do you need suppliers? Right? Do you need distributors? That is people who will help you resell your product. Okay. Now, I will not lie to you. Even myself, currently, I'm writing a BMC for one of my new products. Okay. And this is very, very important. You look, okay, what are the suppliers you need? For example, for one of my products I'm working on now, I know I need suppliers. I need people who, who have the tubers that I need, who will be bringing the tubers. Okay, I need them in good quantity. Now I need distributors. That is, the suppliers are for raw materials for my production. They are raw materials for my production, right? Then the distributors are people that will help me sell. Now, when I started out in honey business, why some of you might not even know that I sell honey is because I have strong distributor network. Anytime I harvest, I harvest nothing less than 100 to 200 liters every year, and most times I even find it difficult to even have 1 liter or 2 liter in my own. Why? Because before anything, my distributors already take them. I have 4 distributors around the country. Okay, so my issue already take them. Now, they are the ones that make the sales easy for me. Right? They are the one that do the retail job. They are the one that do the groundwork. I don't labor. So you must check which do you need. Right? Do you need distributors? Do you need retailers? Okay. Do you need outlets? Then the other part is strategic alliances. Do you need collaboration? There are sometimes that you don't necessarily even need to produce anything yourself. You just need to align. Right? There's what we call contract manufacturing. You can actually outsource the manufacturing and all of that to other persons, and you major on just the sales, right? I even call that joint venture partners, right? Joint venture partnership is a model where you easily just outsource your business to individuals, like you outsource the production to individuals, and you focus on the sales. You focus strictly on the sales. All right. So that's the new age of business, right? The partnership, the alliances. Who are those that will help move your product from A to Z? Right? Because if you have distributors and you don't have enough supplies, then you're out of business. If you have enough supplies and you don't have enough distributors, you don't have enough sales, then you're out of business. All right. So what are the alliances you need to build? What are the collaborations you need to build? Do you need an influencer? Do you need a marketer? Who do you need? Right, please, a minute. Hello.
Hello, Amos, you're muted.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, sorry. Sorry for that. I had a quick disruption. All right. So what are the alliances that you need to build for your business to scale? What are the alliances that you need to build for your business to move from point A to point B? All right. So it's important that you know them. It's important that you harness them.
Because a lot of people are on this call.
So it's better that you know them, it's better that you harness them, it's better that you maximize them. So that is that. Now, to the last two, which are the core, right? And I call them the lifeline of the business, right? So, but then before we go that, can somebody remind me again the seven we've covered? The seven we've covered. We've looked at three keys. We've looked at three sections on the customers. We've looked at the core, which is the value proposition. So now, okay, somebody list for me the 7 areas we've already covered. Let me not. I don't want you to see my screen, so you'll not be reading off my screen. Oh yeah, anybody? List the 7 we've already covered.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you. You have the floor, Peter. Are you talking? Hello? Okay, I think your network is poor, so
It's very tiny.
we
It's
have
very
somebody
tiny.
else.
It's very tiny. I can't
I'm
see
not
it
asking you to
clearly.
read it. I'm not asking you to read it. I intentionally do that. I'm not asking you to read it. I'm asking you to. I already covered the 7, so I'm asking you. It's just a test. So this is a test time.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not asking you to read it.
We have covered key activities.
1.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. Go ahead. You've mentioned key activities.
Hello.
1. Go ahead. You've mentioned key activities. 1. Okay, can we have somebody else? Okay, maybe you should type. I can hear you, Peter. I can hear you loud and clear.
Number one is key
Okay,
activities.
Okay. Who is speaking? Okay, so who else is speaking? Okay, Timlade, go ahead.
Key activities.
One.
That is to identify the main activities your business must undertake to deliver on its values. Second one is
Yes.
customer segment.
Okay.
Key resources.
Good.
That is to
Okay.
list your essential things you need for your business.
Awesome. 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 Okay. All right. Good. I think Funke has tried. So who's going to take the remaining 4 for us? Who's going to take the remaining 4 for us?
Okay, hear me, sir?
I can hear you, Peter.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you, Peter. Go ahead.
Hello, sir, can you hear me, sir?
Peter, I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you,
Hello?
Peter.
Okay.
I think it's
Okay, yeah, we've taken key
go ahead.
activities, value propositions, we've taken customer segments, we've taken customer relationships, we've also taken channel, we've taken key resources, and then the last one we look at is key partnership.
All right, good. Thank you. Awesome. So that shows we're following, right? So now I get to take the last 2, which I call more like the foundation, right? And some of the major core. Now, this is where many people miss out on business. This is one of the things that differentiates your business from a side hustle. This is what differentiates your business from a side hustle, right? Which are the financials? So, which are the financials? Now, we're going to take first the revenue streams. The revenue streams. So, somebody should read for us the revenue streams.
Identify revenue streams. Identify how your business will earn money. Specifying different revenue stream like direct sales, subscription fees, or advertising.
Awesome. Now, so this is where you tell us exactly how do you plan to make money? How will money enter into your business? Exactly how will money enter into your business? Now, if you run, are you going to hold master classes? Are you going to hold streaming sessions? All right. Are you going to offer subscriptions, subscription based? Now, you notice that even people who are YouTubers now, they have subscription based, they have fan base. Now, there's this thing, is it OnlyFans or what do they call them? A lot of that. I think what's his name also have it now. Oh my God, right? On his YouTube, you will see a click to join. You click on join, they tell you you can join based on subscriptions. Either you are paying 5,000 per month, you're paying 10,000 per month, you're paying 2,000, 10,000 per month. Now, are you selling tickets for your events, right? You're organizing events. Are you selling tickets? Are you making money from events? How is money going to come into your business? In all you do, get the money. That's the core of every business. So how is money going to come into your business? What exactly will bring money to your business? Is it subscriptions? Is it tickets? Is it sales of specific products? What is that product that you're going to be selling? Right? Is it sales of tomato? Is it sales of bottled water? Is it sales of anything that you are going to sell specifically that will bring in money into your business? This is where you mention it. The revenue streams. Identify how your business will earn money, specifying different revenue streams. So if you have 10 revenue streams, you list them here. You're going to make money from so and so. Right? So it's very important. You need to plan how your business is making money. How is money entering your business? Facebook is free, but then it's not entirely free. Facebook is making money. How is Facebook making money? You all pay for ads, right? So at the end of the day, what is the product Facebook is selling? Is you. Is you and I. Is our data. Access to us. That's the product. Access to us is what Facebook is selling. Right? So everyone, you must define your revenue streams. Are you a vlogger? You travel around, do content, capture people and all of that. How are you going to be making money as a content creator? What and what will you be doing to make money? Are you going to have subscription based to say, okay, where you have premium, travel or premium live events, people pay you, just like these TikTokers are doing, all these, they share lion, they share flower, they share baby or whatever. Is that your plan to make money? You must divine it. Because it is in divining that you'll be able to know if it's going to be consistent or if it's so that it's scalable or not. All right? Or are you going to be charging for advertising, for people to advertise on your platform or advertising your program? That's how you're going to make money. So, for example, this event that we are organizing at the Ibarapa Business Summit, one of the ways we plan to say, okay, maybe we want to make money from this is the trade fair, right? If you want to sell your product, come and take a stand there, and you pay us, and we make a little money from there to support the event. Okay, our program broke you, so you want to advertise your business in our bulletin and all of that, pay us, and we do that for you. Okay, it's partnership and sponsorship. Now, those are some of our own revenue sources. Okay, so now you must define how is money entering your business. And the last point, and not the least, which is the most important. But then before I move on from there, are we clear? Is this clear to us? Okay, I'm still going to take questions and answers anyway, but I just want to be sure we are following. Are we following? If you are with me and what I'm explaining to you is clear, let me have your thumbs up, let me have your emoji. Just Muiwa. Okay, thank you, Funke. All right, thank you, Mary. All right, good. All right, thank you, Pete. Okay, so let's move on then. Then the last but not the least is the cost structure. So, who is going to take that for us? Who have not spoken? Happy to have. Have I heard your voice? Who is happy to have? I'm not sure I've heard your voice. Happy to have. Is he there or she? Okay, I guess he is struggling with the network. Okay, let's have words I've not heard. Is our voice? I saw Mr. Bayonle. Where is it? Okay, yes. Yeah, Mr. Bayonle Kolakbo. My brother and leader. So let's hear your voice, sir. Are you there?
Wow, Bala is here. My God.
So let's hear your voice.
Hello.
Yes, good. Read for us.
Hello.
Yes, good evening,
Nice,
sir. Read
nice,
for us the
nice
cost
to be here. Good
structure.
evening, sir.
Good evening. Thank you.
I've been in the traffic on the road,
Oh,
so
okay. All right.
I'm really
Okay.
following.
All right,
Amazing.
no problem.
But I'm with you anyway. But
All right, no
I'll
problem.
contribute soon. Yeah.
All right, no problem. Okay. Who else? Oladoku Emmanuel,
Let's hear your voice.
the cost structure. Oladoku Emmanuel, are you there? Okay, oh yeah, read for us.
All right. Cost structure lists the major costs involved in operating your business model, identifying fixed and variable expenses.
All right, so now this is where you list your expenses. What are your basic expenses? What are your running expenses? Right? What are your running expenses? What exactly are you spending money on? What exactly are you spending money on? Okay. What and what are you buying? What and what are you selling? What and what are you selling? Okay. Now, I mean, what is it costing you to sell what it is you are selling? What is it costing you to get the customer? What is it costing you to run that business? So if you are going to keep that business running, what exactly are you going to what exactly are you going to spend to get that product or that business running? It's important that you clear it, right? So it's important that you clear it. So what are the fixed costs? That is to say, whether you like it or not, this one every month you must spend it. Is it salaries? Is it cost of foiling? What are the fixed costs? So those are what we call fixed costs. So whether you like it or not, as long as that business is operational, you must spend money on this one. They are called the fixed cost. They don't necessarily increase, except maybe national occurrences or so, or maybe a specific policy decision or change affects them. They don't change. All right. So they are called fixed costs. Now, variable expenses are expenses that change, probably maybe by volume, maybe when you increase your volume, or maybe they change by factors that are beyond you. All right. So now those are variable expenses. Variable expenses are expenses that change according to your production. So let's say you are just producing 10 bags today, okay, and then it's costing you 7 naira to produce those 10 bags. Now, if you are going to have to produce 20 bags tomorrow, your variable expenses also have to increase. That is, all the costs that are associated directly with your production, they are called the variable expenses. So you must list them, right? So because this is where many people miss it, they get it wrong. You think you are selling a product for 1 million naira, right? And because the amount you buy it from the market is just 500,000, you think you've made a profit of 500,000. But then there are so many other costs that are associated with that you have not factored in. Example is probably the cost of rent. Example is the cost of salary. Example is the cost of machineries, logistics, and the likes of it. So these are all necessary to factor. Now, why this is important is because if your cost structure, right, your expenses is higher than your revenue, then you know that you are not running a business. You are running at loss. So your revenue must be deeply higher than your cost structure. This is where you know whether you are in business or you are playing. This is where you know whether you are going to make profits or you are just playing or you are just running charity. Okay, so these are the core of what makes a business model Canva. And by the time you are done writing all of this, doing your research, doing your feasibility study to get this done, then you'll find out that your business is scalable, your business is valid, or your business could survive. So that is that about that. I think I can take break for now and then hand over to Toyin to take it from there. Thank you for having me. Over to you, Toyin.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our dear convener, you really need to take a break. You need to drink water. Thank you so much. Please, can we appreciate? Can we use our emoji, please? Your clapping emoji. Can you just appreciate? Can you say thank you, sir? Thank you, Mr. Amos. Thank you. You can use the chat box. Thank you. I'm going to attend to the questions. While you are saying thank you, sir, please type thank you, sir, inside the chat box. I expect everybody to start typing now. Type thank you so much, sir. Anyhow you want to write it, please. Nobody have done that yet. Please, I am expecting. Thank you, Miwala. I'm expecting all. I'm expecting others. I'm expecting others. Appreciate. We should learn to appreciate. We should learn to appreciate. This is not just a, you know, most times when you go to conferences, I was at a conference last year, and in January, the conference was at Marriott Hotel. Conference was 200,000 naira. I mean, it's a day conference, and when you listen to them, you see that these are all you're hearing somewhere. But because it's our own people, we don't really place much. It's our own people, it's our own people, it's our own people. It's not common, oh, hey, it's not common. It's what people pay thousands to listen to, thousands to learn, thousands to draft. Because to pitch your own idea again, to submit your own document for the judges. So why let's say thank you, Bionic, for You said thank you for sharing this invaluable knowledge. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone that has been, that has been in class. Let me just say that. Thank you for being in class. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for learning. It's a privilege to learn, and it's a privilege to have people like you. The world has not come. Everyone. Thank you for learning. And I love the way Amos did it. Everyone had to read, everyone had to be attentive, everyone had to be included in the process of all the training. So I know that you are just so amazing. Thank you for all you do. And thank you for what you're doing for Ibarapa. Uh, bringing such things to Ibarapa. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. I was telling myself, I said, Amos is the one holding down the Barapa when all of us are run away. So thank you so much for doing this. And I believe that those who win the grants, they're going to really, really use it for the best. Even if you not get the grants, I'm sure there are other kind sponsorship as well that your business is going to get, and it's going to add value to you. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you for being part of this that we are doing. Tomorrow is going to be loaded. Before I start answering the questions, and our convener will answer the questions, tomorrow is going to be loaded. So and this is how it is going to be. Tomorrow we are starting 7 as well, and we are done with BMC. Tomorrow we are going to have 2 speakers. Ilesomi Temitope is the founder of Profound Impact Consult, and is the convener of Ibadan Job Fest. If you have ever known Ibadan Job Fest, or you have heard of it, Ilesomi Temitope is coming. He's part of our clan. He's part of Amos clan. Is one of our clan, one of our own person. So when you see us, you see values, and you know that we actually carry value. So Ilesomi Temitope is coming, and is coming with so much value. So much value. He is a loaded man. And as well, there is someone coming, Okpeyemi or Jenny, is a business manager at Access Bank. So how do you manage things? How do you manage money? How do you manage funds, even in your business? Come tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Come and learn as well. You can please share the link. I'm sure that you have had, we have had an amazing time. So it's not good for you to be selfish with these lessons, with this learning process. Tell someone, bring someone, share the link. And when it is time tomorrow, tell them to join. Tell them to join. It's been an amazing time so far. It's been an amazing time. Bayonle said, thank you for building a revolutionary business system. Yes, it's a revolutionary business system. Hey, what is doing in Ibarapa? I've not heard of it before. I was in Igbara for years. I've not heard of this before. And this is, I know in few years to come, we would see that IBS is a great summit that people everywhere in Southwest, even in Nigeria, they are looking forward to attend. Yes, they're looking forward to attend. It's going to attract investors in the world. So thank you so much, Amos. Thank you so much for all you do. So we have one question, and the question say, if you have your question, please drop it inside the chat box, or you want to unmute yourself and speak, you are welcome to do that as well. So we have a question from Etim Samuel. How do we get those questions asked to know. Oh, I don't understand. Team Summer, please, if you're on this call, can you unmute yourself? Oh, our convener has left. I guess it is network. Okay, he's online. Please, Team Samuel, please unmute yourself and ask the question. I didn't get this question clearly. I didn't get it. Is Team Samuel here? Is he here on this call? Mr. Amos, please, can you check the chat box? I don't seem to understand this question. How do we get those questions that ask to know if ANs that is it using
Okay.
survey? I don't understand.
Okay.
Okay.
How do we get those questions asked to know if A is okay. I think it was the analogy I was using when
Okay.
I was
Customer is
talking about the customer avatar, right? Okay, now yes, you already made a good suggestion, which is survey. Now there's something called feasibility study, right? It is called market research. It is called market research. Now, and part of it is also product testing, right? You try to test to see how much are people willing to pay for your product. How much are people willing to pay for your product? Now, you also take that form, you can take that survey to also find out that people who are answering your survey, what is their salary range? Now, you look at people who answer positively in the positive line to your questions, you look at the estimation of how much they earn. And not just that, also, you can also run an estimate to say, this is it. I'm selling a product of 100,000 naira. Definitely, I know that somebody who is earning 100,000 naira, right, would not conveniently or comfortably buy my product, except the pain point or the need for that product is a life and death matter to them. You cannot be paying 100,000 naira for a product when all you earn is 100,000 naira, right? And I forgot to mention this when I was talking about value proposition earlier, because this is very broad, right? Any problem you are solving is either two things, is one of these two things. Is either you are solving a pain problem or you are providing a pleasure point. Now, if your product is a pain, is primarily a pain solution, you are solving a pain point, they need to check how big is this pain to them? What is the value that they give to this pain? How badly do they want to solve this problem? That will tell you how much they are willing to pay for that product. Now, if they are willing to pay for that product, then the question is that you need to now check how much should these people be able to have, whether in savings or in what's it called now? Either in salary or in help, can they raise that money? All right. Now, for a product who is selling a product of 100,000 naira, not a student, because even if they like the product, they may not be able to afford it. So your customer should be somebody that earns above at least 5x your product. If it's a high value product, it should be something that they can easily afford when they desire to. Right. So that's how you use either an estimate. So you can use an estimate to review that, or just normal the feasibility study model, conduct a market research, either by survey or questionnaire or product testing to validate your idea, to ensure that it is what the market needs, right? And it is what actually all of this, the product validation, the marketing, and all of that, it's in I have all of this in detail in one of my book, Before You Start That Business, right? It's going to be available for sale on the day of the summit, and you can actually also get it online, virtually. If you so desire, you can always reach out to me. If you're getting it virtually, the soft copy, right? For those of you on the call tonight, I can just give it to you at 2,500 naira instead of 5,000 naira rate. So, but then the hard copy will be available on the day of the summit, which would go for I think that's 7,500 naira. on the day of the summit. So you can always get yourself a copy. You will learn there how to validate your idea. If your idea is what the market needs, if how to get the right market to get your products, how to get the right customers for your products, where your customers are, how to get them to pay for your products, the market validation, and then the exchange and all of that. So you can always go further in getting that in for your business. But like I said, business is not for the joke. Business takes serious effort. Business takes serious research, right? Takes serious research and serious discipline to get it done to excellence. So I think that's that. Am I able to answer the question?
Even the questionnaire, Mr. Etim, is it even online? Etim. Okay. Someone is saying that can they have access to the recorded session? Is that possible?
That will be arranged. You can
Okay,
you get it on our YouTube channel before the end of the week.
to range. Okay. So tomorrow is going to be another session, as I've said, and I've told us about our speakers, our facilitators. So please, I'm expecting us 7 p.m. 7 p.m. tomorrow. I'm expecting us, our facilitators will be more than ready. I think we should not even ask for the recorded session. People should ask for, can they get the slide maybe as templates? Is that possible?
Yeah, try to set me up. All right. I will discuss with the team. We'll work on that if it's possible with that. Thank you.
I'm just trying to help. I don't know, they're asking for recorded session. They should ask for this slide. As I said, please can I get this slide? So they can be creative and work around it if it's possible. It can just guide them. Do you all support what I'm saying?
Definitely, we'll work on it. Okay, yeah. Let's take a poll. I mean, those are in support. Say
Do you
aye.
want slide? Please use the thumbs up if you want the slides. It's like they don't. Ah, you see my people now. They really want the slide though. So please make the slide. So it will make the slides available so we can use something to work on. It might need to work on it before sending it to everyone. So thank you so much for joining. I want to appreciate every individual that joined this. It ought to be for the to the finalists of the Pitchathon, but graciously is been made available to the public. I want to appreciate particular other people on this call. Bayole Kolakpo. I know Bayole Kolakpo when we were in Igbora.